Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Hermitcraft server. This is my life now. This has been my life today. I'm gonna break out of this. So this morning, Grian messaged me saying, hey, can you help me? And I'm like, oh, yeah, sure. What's up, dude? And he's like, can you be AFK in my base so that I find, so that I can get extra, whatever these guys are called, phantoms. Phantoms. Oh, and he's built me a little prison. Like, I just stood here and he's been farming all day. Like he says, 1,113 he's up to. Hey, he's trying to beat Cubfan though. And I kind of hope that I get a piece of that cake. Anyway, he's been protecting me good. Wendog, he a cool dude. Oh, did I have a side? I had a side. Skull. That's funny. Alright, so in today's episode of Hermitcraft, I want to continue working on our Sandy City, mostly because the comments from you guys about this place were insanely positive. Thank you so much. There was so many good suggestions and so many good tweets that were sent to me with build ideas of your own. And yeah, I got overwhelmed with the positivity. I'm very, very happy about that. We left off asking about the red. Should we do red in the background? And most people actually said that we shouldn't do the red clay, but we could do red details. And the main reason people were giving that I really agree with was the fact that if we have it red in the background, it's going to take up too much vision. And it kind of does. If we stand here and look, we're looking more down than we're looking at the buildings. So that makes a lot of sense. And I just want to say a big thank you for contributing to the series of Hermitcraft by commenting on the videos and being all positive and stuff like that. The first thing we're gonna do though, as you can see, I picked up all the Shulker boxes that we had, and I want to pick one of these houses to sort of make into ours. And I think my favorite among these houses is this thing here, because it looks kind of evil and it looks kind of weird. Did I not put a door on this thing? Oh, I have a door in the back. Okay. So what about the space in here? We got a nice upstairs. We got a nice balcony overviewing the thing. We're opposite the castle. I think this is a good place to make a little storage room out of. And actually, guys, I think I want to try and make a little bit of a super tiny but big technical storage system here. Because, yeah, we have been building for so long, and I feel like it's time to do some tech stuff. And this is a build that I've seen been built in the past, mainly by Cubfan. And I'm gonna try and build something without following any tutorial and without looking at anything, just to see if I can do it. But basically, the idea, what I would like to do is have one chest, a double chest, full of our Shulker boxes that goes into this kingdom. So all of these sand boxes, and we'll color these and name them so that it's gonna be easier to browse. And then when we want something, we want to go into this chest and we want to press Q. And that's going to throw a Shulker box out. I think it's always going to throw it in that same place. Is that relevant to where I'm standing? It's relevant to my inventory. Okay. Okay, good to know. So somehow, what I want to happen is for that Shulker box to be picked up. So we'll need a hopper for that. And I need to get my redstone stuff. I should probably make a Shulker box for redstone. A nerd box. I had that last season and I haven't made one this season yet. This being said, trying to make a redstone box, I don't really have that much components. I think I have a lot more than this, but I think a lot of it is scattered around the world. Like, I think a lot of it is in the mine, etc. And I haven't been mining redstone in a long time. And it looks like that's probably something I should start doing again, because, yeah, we're not doing the greatest with it. But I'm going to craft up a bunch of repeaters. This is something I like to do in this game, by the way. I like to have a lot of repeaters and comparators on hand, because, yeah, it's such a nuisance to craft. And also droppers. Dispensers is great when you have a lot of, but they also are very painful to craft, so... But I should have some quartz and stuff. Yeah, I do. And do I have any smooth stone? This storage situation is really bad, by the way. We're really low on... What is this? Oh, okay. Why are they yellow? That's interesting. Really low on a bunch of stuff. And I think this is unsorted stuff that I've put in here. Oh my. 53 hoppers? Yeah. Yeah, we're doing some mega craftings, dudes. Alright, so now that we have somewhat of a decent redstone box, at least a little bit of a start here, I'm gonna head back to the Sand Kingdom and try and work something cool out where... Oh, actually, you know what? I'm gonna need dispensers. I'm gonna need dispensers. Actually, I was like, I'm not gonna craft dispensers. I can't be bothered to craft dispensers right now. But I realize I need them for this very project. It is actually a lot easier to craft dispensers using this new menu, which I love, by the way. It's amazing. So whenever you start a project like this, I think it's very important with placement. You gotta make sure that you are happy with where you're placing whatever you're building, because that's going to be like the hardest thing to change. And it's also usually where you have to like start a project no matter what it is. So we know that this will have a wall like that and possibly even come down here. Depends a little bit on how we want it. We could potentially we got a window there, otherwise we could have created something neat. I mean, that's not too bad. If we grab some stairs, we could like have something like this. It's kind of weird that we have that window there, isn't it? Otherwise that would look really sweet with like have a little arch here. Anyway, this is important because of how I'm gonna place the chests, and we also need to know what's on the other side, except for all the dangerous mobs, etc. There's nothing there, but we don't want anything poking out, so we have to build the system down in the ground, I think. So let's do a little bit of testing. If I were to say that this chest is going to be right here. Oh no, they're coming for me. If we would have our index chest here with all the shulker boxes, if I press Q, it's still relevant to my inventory. But now, as you can see, they're going to end up on the chest, which is not ideal. If I have it here and I stand here, they're going to end up next to the chest. So that may be better. Yeah, they're always going to end up on that spot there. Alright, so let's put our hopper here. I think we do need to go down here is the problem. But let's put our hopper here. And we want the shulker box to be placed like so that it's super easy to access for us. We could just have it like be placed right here. And then also we want it to be able to, we want to break it and send it back to the machine with like a button press. Ideally, we don't want to have to use our pickaxe. Yeah, this is going to be a little bit tricky. Let's try and figure out the first step. I actually didn't make any pistons. Am I an idiot? I'm an idiot. I felt like there was something else redstone-y that I needed. Alright, so what we could do here is we could have a dropper, and I'm going to try and do a little bit of this off camera, but I want to kind of start this together, because like I said, I don't want to watch a tutorial or anything. But we can do this, and then we could compare the signal on that dropper. And if we send this a strong redstone signal, it's going to power both and essentially place the shulker box, I think. Yeah, so if we were to do something like this, where that's the clock repeating itself, and then instead of doing this and powering that block there, well, we can try it. I think that's just going to send anything to the dispenser. Yeah, that sends it to the dispenser. Instead of doing that, we want to power it fully. So we'll have to do something like that, which is a little bit bigger space, but I don't really care about that. So now if we drop our shulker box in here, oh, oops, that's not how you drop it in. Do this. Yeah, that places the shulker box. So from where we're standing, it's going to place it right next to us. Then, like I said, we want to have some kind of brake mechanism. And this is going to be... This may be a little bit trickier than it looks, because if we break it this way, so if a piston would push this shulker box this way, it's just gonna, well, yeah, I'm not a piston, but it would fall in there and it would replace it, and we'd never want that to happen. All right, so I got something here, and it doesn't look the best. The redstone is just in the middle of everything. Or the piston is, but maybe we can make this work. Like maybe we can make a design around this that makes it look like something else. I'm not sure, but I think this should work. So we go in here, we browse whatever shulker box we want, and of course, once we color these and name them, it's going to be a little bit better. But say that we want wood, It should do that and expand. Nice. Okay. And then we should be able to just... Now we want the next one. We want sand. Oh, but it didn't send it the right way there. That's a problem. Oh my goodness. This is not working at all. Working very poorly, yeah. So now it was sent over here. We can fix over here. If we have a block here, that would fix that, I think. I wonder if a sticky piston would make a difference. I'm gonna go get some slime. Yeah, our slime farm is completely overflown again. At some point I need to deal with this. I need to add more chests. Alright, so if we would instead have a sticky piston with a block on it, I'm not sure if that would make a difference, but maybe. And that's not going to do the trick for this specific thing, so rather than having that, I would just have a button. No. No, it doesn't go in there. Well, that kind of sucks. Ideally, we would want the piston to push from the top. You know what? Maybe we can make that, well... No, but if we have it from the top, we have nothing to pick it up, though. Because we're exporting it from the bottom. You see, this is actually the problem. The way we are exporting this shulker box, it would be so much easier if we could export it from the side and then have a piston pushing on the top. So we're a few hours in here, and I've been sketching on something, killing mobs, trying to barricade myself in this house of ours during nighttime, because yeah, people are hunting phantoms, and I for one can't wait till the season is over so I can play Minecraft and sleep again, because it is quite challenging. I don't know if you guys have ever played, or if you've set challenges in your own world where you're like, I'm not gonna sleep for the next week. It's really tough. It's really tough. Anyway, I got something that may work. It doesn't look the greatest right now because this is the very first prototype of the redstone. Basically, I got two droppers this time, which means that I had to make like an item elevator and the redstone for it. And I made this trying to, instead of keeping in mind to try and make it as small as possible, I'm trying to make it so that I can essentially hide it without it looking weird. And because of that, like, this circuit here is a lot bigger than it needs to be. But with the circuit being like it is now, I should be able to hide this, and like, I'll have to have something sticking out of the wall here. But I think we can work with that because this is just an alleyway. There could be some crates or whatever there. But let's try this guy out. So this piston should destroy it, and once this is up and running, we will have blocks there and possibly there, possibly even here actually, just so we have the right blocks now. So let's try this out. We will pick the brown box, and nothing happens. What? What? Did I see? How did nothing happen? Did I wait? Yeah, because this is locked. This is locking this at the moment. Oh no, I'm an idiot. Can I replace that with a repeater possibly? Oh, I don't even need that? Hey! Don't even need that redstone dust there, maybe. Did it place it? It placed it! Okay, went back to the system, the brown one. Okay, let's try let's make sure we keep track here. Let's try the woods. And yes! Okay, it does work. It does work. I didn't need that redstone dust there. I'm an idiot. And consistently being sent back is the woods. Nice! Yeah, I think I've actually done it. And like I said again, it was important to me to do this myself. I didn't want to look at how anyone else has done it, because there are a lot of designs out there, and I'm sure there are a lot of like super compact designs, but I wanted to do this myself because I enjoy it, you know. So anyway, we have the input hopper here in case you guys want to copy my design, because it's the coolest design ever. I have an input hopper there, which we're dropping it down to. This I had to wrap around this side, and it goes all the way into the bottom dropper, which I compare here. And like I said, this next circuit, I've made the way I've made it just so that I should be able to cover it. It goes down here, goes down here. The signal is then made into a clock, so this pulses. And then I had to send it all the way back here because I need to power this torch from the side, and there wasn't enough space on this side. And I'd rather have this on the floor here because I know I can cover it up. Again, I'm doing a lot of stuff here because of the fact that I want to be able to put stuff on top of this. I don't like when redstone is visible if I can help it. I think it looks kind of ugly. But yeah, that is a working storage system, a micro storage system with, you know, a good array. I'm going to go ahead and name these and also try and design this or design something around this. What I'm thinking is, actually, you know what? Let's use this thing. We need the woods and a little bit slow, but hey. And this is actually the wrong wood box. Okay, let's do that again with this one. I like this system. It's handy. Yeah, I want to try and I think I'm gonna go with a birch floor in my house here. And oops, I dropped something in the dropper in the yeah. That's an endless clock right now. I think I want to go with this, and we can cover this up. So this was part of the staircase. Maybe we can design something cool here. This block is a little bit awkward there, I guess, because of the fact that we have a window there. But that's essentially covering the piston. I could remove this. And I think, yeah, we have just enough space to use a sticky piston instead. And just a sandstone block. And that way it's completely hidden. And then we'll have a button right here. I mean, that's pretty fancy. That's pretty fancy and pretty hidden. The outside is what's going to be tricky though. But I don't want to do that during nighttime. But basically, I should have designed it. Did I say this 1,000 times? I should have designed it at this point in time so that I can, in fact, just cover everything up. Well, almost everything. This is what's visible. So like I said, we'll have to create something. Creeper check. We'll have to create something here on these 4 blocks. But I don't think that's weird at all. Like, there could literally be crates or something there. Yeah, I'll admit it. I'm not the best with interior decoration. I thoroughly don't enjoy making interior decorations for buildings in Minecraft. I don't know why. Upstairs is just completely open, but I did do a little bit of stuff down here. I actually blocked this window up because I just thought this looked so much better. We got a carpet on top. We got the shulker boxes. From the outside, I think it looks okay. I think it looks okay that that's blocked up. It's sort of... yeah, it's kind of weird, but yeah, we'll just go with it. We'll go with it. We have a nice bed. We have a little bit of an ender chest here, a crafting bench. So now I have a building where I can work from. I also install a door. I don't know what you guys think about this, but I put this acacia log here, and I think that kind of works. It adds another color to the place, and yeah, I don't know. I don't know what you guys think about that. I also went ahead and I changed the colors of these boxes. So yellow is sand. And I did a decorations box and a, well, everything else box, the purple one. But anyway, I thought we'd move on from our interior decoration, which it turns out, like I said, it's not my strongest side. And I want to focus more on this again. I want to focus on the walls here. Because like I said in the beginning of the episode, a lot of wonderful feedback from you guys came in regards of this red. And I think the red is fantastic. I think it looks really good. But you guys made so much sense when you said, like, it's just going to block the focal points. So we're going to go back to sandstone. And I'm going to try and stay away from... where's my cut sandstone? I'm going to try and stay away from sand in this build. Because... or down here. Even though I think it looks fantastically mixed in. I think it may be better to just sort of go strict with the sandstone. And not have any... ooh. That's not great. I was just going to say not have any strict patterns or anything. Again, like I have so much issues with the sandstone texture. I think it's so bad to stack on top of each other because, yeah, that stupid line. But I'm going to try and look past that and just use a lot of sandstone here, I guess. I think this is nice. I changed out all the sand in the different areas and removed the red and... yeah, you guys are absolutely right. You guys are so smart. We can no longer see or the focal point is no longer on the bottom layer. It's sort of just a thing that breaks up the kingdom here. And I really like that. I think it's really good. I think it's really good. Still don't know if I want to do the water feature. Listen, there were so many good suggestions from you guys about banners, about having stair blocks and red behind. We may just do a little bit of everything. I kind of just want to... I want to try one quick thing, and I thought I brought my stuff. This is the entry to the house, by the way. If you don't want to use the back thing. If I get you, and then I will. Oh man, I love this storage system. The storage system is great. It's great. Grab a little bit of that. I actually had some because I broke it down because yeah, I'm an idiot. But yeah, there was someone sending like tweet pictures to do something like this. Let's see if we can do something similar to what he or she sent me. I would have red there, red there, red there. And then I would do something like, maybe I can do this. That's gonna look a little bit sad though. Maybe that, and then a slab. That's kind of incorporating the line that we are using upstairs into these side things. It does look weird that it just ends there. Like technically it would probably look better if it would just be like this and then go all the way around. So maybe we'll do that, but I'm really not sure. I don't think that's gonna, yeah, that's not gonna take away too much from the place, right? We could even like have a rule, a building rule, where this block is always a stair. And by doing that, I think we get even more shape. But I really don't think it's necessary to do any more shape down here. That looks pretty cool though. I do like that. That looks pretty cool. But anyway, what I want to do now, next in this episode, is I want to focus on the King's Road. I wanna get this thing to not just be some grass blocks. Grian looked at this last time and he said, Iskal, if you've spent 4 hours on this, I am very worried for you. I didn't mean I spent 4 hours on it. I mean I spent hours on the kingdom. But that was funny. Anyway, so the idea is that we have a road leading from here and goes all the way up there. Now the trick with this, there are a lot of tricks with this, but the biggest challenge is that I don't want it to be that steep. Like it needs to start going up. Preferably right here at the edge of the houses, I think. What have I done there? Just missed placing some blocks. Yeah, it needs to start like arcing already here, I think, because we want to bring it up slowly. So now I gotta take a decision. now I gotta decide if this is what I want, like archetype, or if I can be. I mean, it's kind of sad. Look, actually, you know, it's horrible. You know what? It's horrible. It's bad. It's really bad. It's really bad. This is like a ramp. I don't want a ramp. I want a freaking staircase. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. Let's do this instead. Let's do the slab stairs. So we'll have this incline, and then to make it look more majestic, we're just gonna have platforms. Yeah, that's gonna look a lot better. Let me try this. Something like that. And that actually works. The last steps here are taller than the, or quicker, or more, more I should say, than the others. I think that looks really, or a lot better than just having like a stupid ramp. Yeah, I like that. And then obviously this looks a really plain and boring. So we'd go with, we'll have some sort of a wrappery, something like this, I think, sticking up from one block from the stairs, and like that. Yeah, I mean, we're building a freaking staircase. It's not rocket science. So after a bit of decoration and changing up the grounds here, this is what we're left with. And I gotta say, I think it looks good. Oh, I'm out of food. Whew. I think it looks a little bit plain, maybe. There are no lights and anything in it, because I still haven't really figured out the lighting. Oh my goodness. Dude, like seriously. Yes, it's a beautiful torch, but do you think we should have had them, I guess? The one thing though, if I do this, you may have seen it already, but if I do this, this may be a bothersome. So everything is actually like perfect. This is the 5 wide thing with the 7 wide with the thickness that I added on the side. But as you can see, it kind of borders to this building here, whereas on this side it doesn't. And that's because I like wanted to make the buildings be different and all of that. But in this vision, it may actually be an issue. I don't know if you're like, oh no. When you look at this, you're like, I hope Iskal sees that it's that it's different. So what I think we'll do is that, because it is actually bothering me a little bit as well, I think it would be better looking if these would be bordering. So what I think I will do is simply just extend this building and make it even on one side, so that it borders with the staircase. And this is just because the whole feeling of the town will be better if it's like more crammed together. I always like that when I look at a Minecraft build and it feels like, first of all, it's come alive, but then secondly, it doesn't feel like there are any weird gaps in any places, right? And we can do this pretty easily, probably. We can just, well, I mean, it's going to be a change of a building. But if I just, like, move this out and just say that, hey, this is going to be a 4 wide window, then I think we can just, yeah, we can just move this out, etc, etc. I do need to get some new blocks though, but I think I can make this work. All right, so that carpet goes there. And banners. Do we put 2 banners like this? Oh, wow. What? Where did you come from? It's not even been nighttime recently. This guy must have been chilling and hanging around for a while. Whew, that scared me. Okay. Yes, I think we do add the banners. Maybe we even do something like this just to get a different color in there. Or maybe not. That's not good looking. That's kind of awful. That's kind of awful. I did add these stairs here to make like a shape, but maybe they're better off if we move them to here. I just feel like there needs to be something else as this starts to make it feel a little bit more epic. But yeah, that's better. And then I don't think we should have banners on every like step here, but maybe up like here. And we put these one wider to make it feel like it opens up there. Yeah, I like that. That's a great little addition. I do feel like we want the spruce coloring at some part, but I think it may also just look stupid. I mean, that looks pretty decent. I don't know why they would have spruce colors there. Yeah, you see that creeper, by the way? It's just turning night now. That's crazy. I'm a lucky man that he hasn't blown me up. But anyway, do we add any more detail to this? We could. One thing that I had in mind, because I actually changed up the road here, or the pathway here, and I also did the sides. We could add like a red kingdom color like that, and then have them sit here. Yeah, I really don't know if I like that or not. It's kind of one of those weird things. So I'll let you guys decide on this one, or at least chip in with your thoughts. For now, I'm gonna revert this, I think, and not have the red in here, even though it does make sense. I think it does look good. I will, yeah, I'll see what you guys think. I think it may be a little bit weird and futuristic. Maybe the pathway is actually good like this. There's a lot of maybes right now, but maybe because here's the thing, we're probably gonna have buildings around here, so that's gonna be filled up from the side, and it does kind of look majestic as we look at it like this, or majestic. I don't even know what that is. You're a wizard, Ari. No, it kind of does look majestic as it is, and I think I'm happy with it this way. Yeah. I mean, it may not make all the sense in the world, but I kind of like the simplicity of this pathway, of this King's Road. I do like the simplicity. We could go ahead and like add things like this just to break it up a little bit more, and I think that's probably a good thing to do. But all in all, just cover that up so we don't get any weird spawns in there. All in all, I'm really happy with this. it leaves a lot of the, because this is kind of what you guys were saying about the sewers and about these things, that we don't want the focal point to be on the foundation of the city. We want it to be on like the buildings and the market stalls and the castle. And so yeah, no, we'll do that. We'll do that. I'm happy with that pathway. It was more tricky to install it than I thought, the King's Road. I think it does work though with the path blocks as well, running through the city. But anyway, guys, that's gonna do it for today. I'm actually completely out of time. A storm has pulled in over Sweden, and it's very windy and stuff outside, and I have to go out today. I'm a little bit scared about that. I'd rather just play Minecraft. There was a lot of good suggestions about this spot here, like adding some sort of statue, and I've actually been sketching a little bit in creative on some sort of statue, but I'm not really sure. So if you guys have any suggestions for a statue that would fill, let's see, like a 5x3 or 5x5, then do let me know. But as you can see, as soon as we add something there, that just adds so much to the place here as well, I think. But anyway, like I said, we did a little bit of a storage room today. We did the King's Road. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you did, make sure to hit the like button, and if you're new, consider subscribing. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you dudes in the next episode.